Hey, it's Charisma. I'm back with another video. Thank you for clicking on. It's going to be a banger. As you can tell, I'm growing my channel. I'm about to attempt to do an overlay using this glow in the dark acrylic that I made. I got some acrylic, clear acrylic, and some glow in the dark white acrylic, and I mixed them together in this little jar here. Sorry that wasn't on camera. And it actually does glow. It glows green. And then I'm going to get some of this little monomer that I got from SHEIN that I'm using up for practice. And I'm about to do my nails. I've been using the practice hand and the practice sheet. And now my practice sheet glows in the dark. It's so cute. So I'm just going to put a little acrylic in my dapping dish. And then first I'm going to prep my nails. So if you have a drill or a file, I'm going to use that. I'm going to get my favorite cuticle pusher. And be gentle, because these are sharp sometimes when they're new. I'm just going to push my cuticles back so I can have a nice surface to work on. And I'm going to do both hands today. Sometimes when you're a nail tech, you only feel like doing one hand. But this is an overlay. I'm going to do both. Okay, so I did that. I'm going to get the cuticle nipper. Because sometimes I have little hangnails that need to be cut. And then, usually I can feel them. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then I'm just gonna clean up the shine off. Just buffing my nails. I'm so glad I have a drill, but the only problem that I run into is that I need to implement for when I'm trying to smooth my acrylic. I don't know if I don't have it on high enough speed, because right now I'm using the lowest setting. But it doesn't smooth over my acrylic, I've noticed. And yeah, I'm just gonna dust that off because it felt pretty dusty. And then I'm gonna shake this up, cut this off. And I've been using this little brush to practice. So let's see if it wakes back up. Because I really only need little beads. I need little bitty beads because my nails are tiny. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brush. It's smaller. I also got the brush from SHEIN. Just pick up a little bead. And then I use this little towel to get the excess acrylic off. I don't think my bead is wet enough because, oh, it burns. Must have a cut. Oh, you know what? I forgot a step. Hold on. Okay, so I just wiped that off. I'm gonna go in with my primer and my dehydrator. What am I thinking? And I'm gonna just do one nail at a time. And then I'm gonna apply it to the nail. There we go. Such smoother application. I'm gonna go with my dehydrator and my primer. And then I'm gonna go in with my bead. Okay, that one may have sat too long. Yeah, I'm just going in with the wet bead to smooth it down. It doesn't look too bad. I'm just doing one bead method. Uh-oh, I keep forgetting the steps since I'm doing. Okay, a little acrylic, a little powder. And then you just, very good, brush the acrylic in. Pat it, I should say, because you're not brushing it. I'm just going to get a little bit more for this little corner over here. Perfect. A little bit more for this here. Perfect. I'm gonna set the brush down so I can grab some dehydrator. I feel like I've watched all the nail videos that are available on YouTube. That's what I was like, let me just do my own hand, because they're basically giving me the same bits of information, same methods. I was like, it's time to graduate to some real practice. Primer. So this wasn't a 1B one. My thumb looks pretty rough. I'm gonna have to file these smooth. But the acrylic so far is, my thumb looks a mess. But I'm gonna smooth that down with the file. I'm really trying to work on application. I didn't think it would stick to my nail, but it is. Now I'm left-handed, so this is gonna be the ultimate challenge doing my left hand. I'm gonna go in same dehydrator, primer, and then once I was gonna purchase some more products from SHEIN to do acrylic nails, like, you know, their monomer and their acrylic. But I just might as well start using the Mia Secret that I have, because how will I ever learn if I just keep using their stuff? With a better brand, it may be smoother application, better products to work with. Plus the amount I was gonna spend on products is astronomical. I just might as well use the good stuff. It's good for starting out, so you're not wasting money. It just depends on your budget. Oh, that one's a mess. Maybe I'm gonna slow down on this finger. So it is better to slow down, take your time, not in a rush. I'm not at the nail shop. I'm the only client today. And I want this overlay to last at least 2 weeks. Give my nails some growth retention. Okay, so that one's my thickest. 2 more nails. But yeah, just keep practicing. I did my mat like almost 1.5 times, maybe 3 times. And I was ready to work on my nails. I notice when people go to nail tech school, they work on their own hand. I'm just fill in this little corner over here. One more nail to go. This is pretty fast. Less than 20 minutes to do an overlay for my first time. I would say that's record timing. You want a better bead. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. I'm going to insert some photos of my mat at night so you can see it. And then, of course, my nails after I put them under the lamp so you can see the glow effect. I love glow in the dark. I think it's a super cool way to okay, now I have a huge bead. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to file that down. Okay, so here are my nails before I do any. That is pretty stacked on there. I'm gonna go in with an old file just to get the shape flat. I don't want it snagging my hair or anything. And I'm just filing sidewall to sidewall to get them as smooth as I can. And I'm pretty even-handed, or so I thought. My left hand's not getting smooth. Sorry, I'm out of frame, but now if I wanted to remove these, I would soak them off with 100% acetone using that I use real acrylic. So my right hand looks so much better. Yes, I have a new file. I just didn't use that one. Or I can use this tool to this end to remove my acrylic. But no worries, I'm gonna keep it on. Just gonna make sure the acrylic sets. You can kind of see there. In the lamp, I can see there look mint green. And this is the yellow acrylic that I made. It also glows in the dark, and so does the blue. Make sure you subscribe. It's free to subscribe to my channel on the road to 100. It doesn't cost you anything. If you can or have time, try to leave me a comment. I'm just a beginner learning on my own, enjoying my hobby. Here is the final result of my first time doing an overlay on both dominant and non-dominant hand. I'm gonna go in with some cuticle oil, since I did use a file. This is just some Sally Henson cuticle oil. I've had that forever. I'm not sure where you can even find that now. Maybe Amazon. Yeah, this is my final result. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Charisma Banks signing off. Smooches. See you next time.